Okay, now we're in our question 2, which is calculate and draw 10 feet 5 inches by 8 feet 9 inches using the scale of 1 inch is equal to 1 foot. So again, our step 1, convert measurement from inches to feet. So 10 feet, we cannot convert that one because it's already feet. We only need to convert 5 inches. 5 inches is equal to 5 over 12. Now, where did I get the 12 again? There's 12 inches in 1 feet. So, since this one, we cannot reduce it into lowest term, we just leave it like that. So, next, for our next conversion, 8 feet 9 inches. Again, 8 feet, we cannot convert it since already feet. We only need to convert 9 inches. So 9 inches is equal to 9 over 12. So whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. To reduce 9, 12 is we need to divide by 3. 9 divided by 3, that gives us 3. 12 divided by 3, that gives us 4. So we have 3, 4, 5 for our step 1. Now, for our step 2, scale measurement to the size of the drawing. So let's do the first one. 10 feet 5 inches. So 10 feet multiplied by 1 inch, which is our scale that is given in the problem. That gives us 10 inches. So next, 5 inches. I just copied this one again. In our step 1, multiplied by 1. So 1 over 1, it's understandable that if we don't have any denominator, it's considered 1. So if we don't have the denominator, if we only have a whole number, that's considered divided by 1. So 5 multiplied by 1, that gives us 5. 12 multiplied by 1, that gives us 12. So since 5, 12, we cannot draw that one in our scale, as I mentioned in the first question. Our first problem, we need to find for the x. So x, why 8 again? So as I mentioned before, we can only draw 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, and 1/32 of an inch. So 5/12 is between 1/8 and 1/16, and now we have to consider 1/8 because it's closer to 5/12. We have to do it backwards. So that is why we have x over 8 here. So we just need to cross multiply. 5 multiplied by 8, that gives us 40 divided by 12. That gives us 333 or 4. So we have to, our new fraction would be 4 over 8. So to get the final answer for the first problem is that we have to add. So 10, we got it from here, plus 4, 8, that gives us 10, 4 eighths. So 4, 8, we can reduce it further. So we have to divide it by 4. So whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. So 4 divided by 4, that gives us 1. 8 divided by 4, that gives us 2. So just copy the whole number and it gives us 10 1/2 inches for the first problem. Now for the second one, which is 8 feet 9 inches. 8 feet multiplied by 1, which is our scale, that gives us 8. Now, for the 9 inches, 9 inches is equal to 9 over 12, which I copied for the step 1. We divide it by 3 because we have to reduce it into lowest term. That gives us 3/4 feet. Now 3/4 feet multiplied with our scale, which is 1, and that gives us 3/4 inches. So we just need to add them together, and 8, this one I got it from here, and then 3/4 I got it from this one. So 3/4 we can draw that one, so we do not need to find for the x, since it's already fall into our scale. So that gives us 8 3/4 inches for the second problem. So for our step 3, write measurement and draw a box around the answer. So say for example, this item would be table. So just indicate draw table, and then the measurement, which is 10 1/2 inches by 8 3/4 inches. Then I put the box on it. So for our step 4, draw item with the ruler and label it with the original measurement. And for the step 5, indicate scale below or near the drawing. So I'm gonna show you how I draw this table. Okay, for our 10 feet 5 inches, we got 10 over 10 1/4 inches. So let's start from 0 all the way to 10 inches. Now we'll have to find the 1/4. So I already showed you how in our first video. So just go all the way to the 1/4. Next is our 8 feet 9 inches, which we got for the final answer is 8 over 8 3/4. So let's start from the 0 all the way to 8 inches. Now we have to count 3 times to get 3/4. So this is our 1 2 3. Now we got our 8 and 3/4. We just need to connect the item using dotted line or a broken line to show the real figure of our item. So as the step 4 states that we have to indicate the original measurement, which is 10 feet 5 inches, and the other one is 8 feet 9 inches. So for our step 5, we have to indicate the scale beside our drawing. So this is our scale. Our scale is 1 inches is equal to 1 foot, and put a box on it. Sorry. And we're done. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys understand and you are able to calculate and draw scale using imperial measurement. Okay, so that'll be all. Thank you for listening.